It is crazy how we got our information about this game finally making its way back to the PlayStation Store, and just days before it does, we get a new update. So this is a new patch. I'm going to run through the patch notes 1.23, and the link for the patch notes are going to be listed in the description. And I just wanted to install the game to make sure my data was retained and nothing tricky happened. So I'm just going to talk about it and discuss the patch notes. And one thing I want to say is what I like about this is how when you go to the patch notes, you can see the big comparison or the big difference is much more organized. Now, when I say that, when in regards to the quest, they'll give the quest the name of the quest and all the particular bugs that's associated with that quest is under it and listed, and it's not all over the place like they did with the other quests where they'll just do all side quests, and then you have to scroll through carefully to try to find that particular quest that you're having such an issue with. Riders of the Storm, for a big example from my past experience, that would never let me progress. It was freezing and all types of stuff that was going on. And I forgot the name of this other quest. It was when you had to control the drone and scan the perimeter. The drone would move, it had a mind of its own. It would never move into like the bunker or into the facility that it was supposed to be. And apparently it had to scan one more thing, but it just wouldn't notify me of what that particular object was. It was just a random van that would need to be scanned for the drone to fix itself to go to its designated area. It was just the craziest thing. So let's run through the quest and open world sort of issues and stuff like that. I'm just gonna run through it all. Fix an issue where the open the package objective could change location. So this is for Space Oddity. That was the only one. Family Matters. Fix an issue where Juliet's car could disappear on site after completing the quest. Fix a streaming issue in Juliet's house. Fix the issue where it wasn't possible to enter Juliet's house if the player didn't meet either of their attribute requirements. The heist has a lot of fixes. Fix the issue where Jackie could go through glass. Fix the issue preventing this kind of my character. Fix the issue preventing some guards from attacking the player. Sure, it doesn't really match, but he looks pretty decent because it has the best armor so far from what I found. Fix the issue where the search for the Arasaka officer objective could remain active after fulfilling it. Fix the issue where the mech didn't spawn in the lobby. These are crazy. Fix the issue where some Arasaka guards could clip through the door. Fix the issue where some guards could spawn on player site. Fix the issue where Arasaka's officer's body could be unaccessible, making the player unable to loot the shard and blocking progression. You see what I'm saying with these progression issues? Now you'll be able to identify what that these little issues for particular quests. The Nomad removed unnecessary button prompts. The Hunt, the news segment in the shard from River will now properly play audio. The Beast enemy fixed an issue where progression could be blocked if the player left Claire after the Santo Domingo rest too early. I just actually finished that the last time I played this, so I didn't have that particular issue. Queen of the Highway fixed the issue where the basilisk could clip through some of the trees. Now, down on the street quest, fixed the issue where there were no quest-related dialogue options when talking to Wakako. Forward to Death, smoke and dust will no longer flicker when riding the basilisk. Goodbye Night City fixed the issue where progression could get blocked after rescuing Bruce is the player called Delamain. Path of Glory fixed the issue where V could get stuck in the AV if they stood at the landing spot before it arrived. No fixers? Fix the issue. These are the gigs, by the way. Fix the issue where it wasn't possible to open the door to Dakota's garage at the end of the quest. Fix the issue where Iris could teleport instead of walking. She had superpowers. So here's getting warmer. There's a lot of these. Fix the issue where fixers' cars could drive straight through the intersection instead of turning right. Fix the issue where the prompt to use the coolant on Ugbear could still be selected while plugging her out, which could break the animation. Fix the issue where it was possible to pick up a bear. You could pick that person up. Fix the issue where NPCs could spawn underground, blocking progression. It's so many of these, but we're almost there. Many ways to skin a cat. Fix the issue where notifications from Regina regarding the gig could appear during the heist. An issue where it was possible to connect to the computer after failing the quest by destroying the van, which resulted in player getting stuck. Fix the issue where progression could get stuck. Go to the Revere Courier, the surveys facilities. Were they trying to spell services facilities? I think that was spelled wrong. So now two cyber psycho sightings where the bodies hit the floor. Fix an issue where after collecting the information, the next objective to send it to Regina wouldn't appear, and then the cyber psycho sighting on deaf ears. Fix the issue where after collecting the information, the next objective to send it to Regina wouldn't appear, and then I fight the law. This is the last one. Then we're going to get into the gameplay and visuals and stability. Fix the issue where River wouldn't be present at the meeting spot before entering Red Queen's race. Now let's talk about the gameplay. It says, fix an issue where after killing an NPC and stealing their car, their body could get stuck in the car. Adam Smasher will no longer receive damage during animations between his attack phases. Fix the issue where dropping an NPC's body caused too much destruction. Catch a resist cyberware should now work properly. Now visual. Fix Johnny's Fix Johnny's spectral appearance in various quests. Fix various issues relating to clipping in NPC's clothes. Fix the appearance of rocks in the Badlands. The pickup. Fix the issue where one of the maelstromers was T-posing. I've never seen that. And now we're going to get to the stability. Numerous crash fixes in animations, user interface, scene, physics, and gameplay systems, memory optimizations, and memory management improvements in various systems, reducing the number of crashes. Various console CPU optimizations, memory and I/O improvement leading to fewer instances of NPCs with identical appearances spawning in the same area, and to improve streaming. Now PC, you guys that's playing this. Fix the issue where it wasn't possible to click the upgrade button while playing with 1280 by 720 resolution. Fix the issue where toggling the widow and full screen modes with Alt Enter made the game appear unresponsive. Steam, changing language settings to default will now set it to the language of the Steam client. A pop-up message asking to verify integrity of game data will now be displayed when incomplete or corrupted game data is detected. And then last but not least, Xbox. Fix the issue where signing out during a scene fade-out could result in game being partially unresponsive. Fix the issue where the pause menu will open again on its own if the Xbox guide and the pause menu were closed in quick succession. So that's all the patch notes for this game. That was Xbox specific, PC specific, and then the stability performances to wrap up the patch notes. So that was a lot just to go through for the quest, and just the ones just reading through, I'm past some of these things, but I have a couple other quests, and I'm not even done with this game. Let's open the journal. So this is where I'm at. Play it safe. So still with Takamura. So there's all types of different quests that I can do. See, I don't even think I have those cyber cycle quests that they mentioned. Those are just rides. So that was it. But before I end this, I'm just glad that they're fixing the game and just continuing to fix it. But is it time for DLC? I don't think so. It's time to just continue to fix it, so that way it can be stabilized and all that. And I'm gonna just say this too. Just like I said the other day, it's too early to bring this game on the PlayStation Store. And the fact that Sony can't even recommend their own PlayStation, you can't even recommend this game to be played on all platforms. Something's definitely amiss. You cannot. They don't even recommend playing this game on PS4. I'm playing this game on PlayStation 5, and the PS5 version is not even ready yet. So that it's probably not gonna. It's gonna be a while until that comes out, and some people are probably gonna wait till that next gen upgrade comes out. But let me know what you guys are experiencing from the game. And I had V just die out of nowhere and collapse. He can die at any moment. All just from walking past trash cans and suitcases. That's definitely a major issue that they need to address.